Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, defraggers, defroggers, straphologists, racers among you. I hope you're having a very good day / evening / morning, wherever in the world you are. It is Tim Trials League, April week 4. Joining me as always is CrazyAl. How are you doing, my man?
Hey, how's it going? I'm feeling good about it tonight. It's going to be fun.
Where we've got a very, very interesting map. We'll be playing the full hour tonight. And it's a map from Narcos, whose previous map, I don't remember, was week 1. Was it week 1 in March, or am I losing my marbles?
It was the first one. It was the first map, yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
So we know he can deliver, and I think he will have delivered with this one as well. And we're kind of getting into it. We're seeing people go through that early stage of discovery, figuring out what's going on, what the map's about, and trust me when I say there's a lot to figure out on this one. So people who take their time, have a look around, will be rewarded, no doubt.
Yeah, so you've had a little bit of a look at this map, haven't you, Chris? What do you think of it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it very well. I enjoyed it very much. It's like an onion, mate. It's like an onion.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's how I feel about this map so far. I only spent about 15-20 minutes on it, so by the end of this I will know more than I did, or than I do now.
Nice.
No one's finished yet, which is to be expected. It's quite long, lots of verticality in this map, lots of drops, lots of I wouldn't say like this section is probably this most tricky part. There's not a lot of really tricky stuff. It's just
Yep.
it's a good time. That's all I can say about it.
Fun fact, this map is called Tycho, which is, I'm sure has meaning behind it. I think we were talking about that a minute ago. We'll get Narcos on later and we'll ask him about it. But this map used to be called Drop Down, like in the testing phase. Just because you're talking about a lot of verticality, a lot of like big drops, it actually used to be called Drop Down. So
interesting. And there we go. We've had our first person actually finish the map, Cans, with a 51. Doesn't look like he's messing about. Yeah, he's going straight for making a beeline for it. Yeah, already trying some skips out, you can see. We're seeing some times are filling out there. People are finishing the map. Still 6 people yet to finish.
watching Zoot, he's trying some interesting things.
Yeah, I think Zoot may fare well on this map, actually.
Yeah, it seems like the kind of map he'd do well at,
Yeah.
voting wise. We'll see if he can pull off any nice routes.
We should mention that this is going to be a bit of an extra special stream tonight, isn't it?
Oh yeah, we've got a packed show for you tonight.
Yeah. So once we are done with this week's Tim Trials, we'll be moving swiftly on to the War Cup results. So those of you who watch our Tuesday streams will know that we spend a little time going through the demos for the War Cup, the weekly cup, and we're going to do the same, but we're going to have a bumper show, a compendium of a show for you.
A double feature.
The double feature, exactly, yeah. We're going to do that after. The results will come out at 7:30 p.m. BST or 8:30 p.m. CET. So once they're out, we'll go on a quick break, and then we'll come back with those, which also will prove to be a very interesting map, because I've been playing that a lot this week. Okay, Cans Knight. Oh my dear.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt
but
you.
in that time, people have shaved off 20 seconds.
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah, so, all right. Here we are again, following Night. It seems like we do it a lot.
I mean, it's hard not to, right?
It's hard not to, yeah. But Hey to Grey, who, incidentally, if you're on Reddit, you may have seen Hey to Grey's boost world record, I believe. which was very good.
Yeah, he did a crazy skip, didn't he?
Crazy skip off the scaffolding.
Yeah, I know. I don't know where Hategray sort of hails from, but I've seen him in Warsaw. I know he's at least played the Warsaw race a fair bit. But yeah, really good German racer, I believe.
Well, we already have three runners in 33. Oh, sorry, now, yep, 32 for Knight, sorry. But within a second of each other, more or less. And we're only 4 minutes in.
Do you think we'll see a sub 30?
100%.
100%?
100%. I think that's
Alright,
that. Oh, sorry, I meant to say no, aren't I? That's my role in this. I don't have any points to give anyone tonight, though. I'm down to 800 points. I'm a pauper.
Let's put it up for 38. Sorry, 28. My mistake. Knight going for some big things.
Now, in terms of the leaderboard, Quasar is actually top of the leaderboard, right? And Knight is sitting somewhere in 5th or 6th, if I'm not mistaken.
No, Knight's second.
Is he second?
Yeah.
Oh, he was 5th or 6th last week.
Yeah, he did pretty. He got 7th in the first week, so he had to claw his way back. But he has certainly done a good job of doing so.
And of course, your weakest map is omitted, so
Yes, it is.
more or less everyone can be forgiven for one bad week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a nice skip. It seems to me like they're making very quick work of this map. 31 from Knight. And that didn't look anywhere near optimal towards the end there.
Yeah, Knight came 7th on the first round, and he's been 2nd every other round. So he's doing pretty well for himself. He just has to take a couple of rounds off of Quasar.
Yeah, and I mean Quasar's currently sitting at 1 minute 10, so we know he's just done an exploratory run. Basically, he hasn't really committed to a route or anything like that. Maybe we should check him out and see what he's up to, because I'd be keen to know. You know, we'll get some discovery going on.
Big AD turns from Quasar.
Yeah,
that's what you can expect to see. Nice wall clip.
Yeah, and he's made it smooth as you like.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay, he's building a route though.
Yeah, it's nice, yeah.
Hategray knocked off the second spot by Cans. 32.4. Oh, we've still got Goblin, who hasn't really put in a proper run yet. Shatui's always got something good to show us. Kioi and Mystically all just kind of biding their time right now. And they've got plenty of it. Ah, there is a plan. I fear that drop that he's experimenting with makes it very difficult to get to the finish line quite as easily. There'll be some decisions that have to be made.
It's true enough. Just needs to find the right route to get the speed to make it.
Do you mean to tell me that it's about speed? Is that what you're saying?
It might be, yeah.
Yeah.
It might just be. Not only speed though. Pathfinding. Not bonking your head.
With 0 UPS, everything is possible, says Demolight.
True enough.
I'm just waiting to see someone go sub 30 and then more maybe switch.
Well, it's going to be Night or Quasar. I think we can safely say that.
Okay, here we go. This looks promising.
Oh.
Oh. Ooh.
It
Yeah,
looks
so
like it could have worked, but just not the right spacing at all.
Yeah, it looks tricky, looks tricky. It might be W turn action required there. Sorry, yeah, W turn. What am I talking about?
Cans just took first place with a small improvement overnight.
Ooh, very nice. I want to see if Quasar makes this bloody jump. Oh, the bonk. "10 minutes in, or 11 minutes in. They've got the full 60 this week. And this is, of course, the penultimate map. There will be another round.
Yeah, there is another round next week.
On the 1st of May. The April Cup will terminate on the 1st of May.
We're going to take a bit of a break after that as well. There will be more race, there will be more time trial stuff, but it won't be the new map every week. It'll be something different, but it'll be fun. Don't worry about it. We'll get back on the league soon enough. I promise you.
On the second server, Piotrski is top of the leaderboard with a 36.
Nate's on a good run here.
Let's check him out.
Nope.
That's the caster's spec curse. I don't know if this route by Quasar is actually. Oh, I like that. Did a little 180 there to perhaps save a little time. Narcos, why the sad Pepe? People breaking your map. Oh, he's done it. I like this stuff. I like seeing this kind of ingenuity. But does it give him enough speed?
Yeah, this is a super interesting map. Kind of reminds me of defrag in some ways, like defrag maps we were talking about that earlier. And like just the way there's I don't know, just a lot of verticality. You don't really get a lot of verticality on maps, I find. It's something that is kind of lacking, especially these kind of turns where you're jumping off blinds and you're turning as you're falling down, you know?
Hey Cause, thanks for the gifted subs, much appreciated.
Oh, massive shout outs to Cause.
Zoot stuck on the 37, hasn't really improved on that.
Perfect.
Kioi in with the 31. He's currently in 4th position. It's Cans, Knight, Hater Grey, and Kioi. Shatui getting his 33. He was a bit late to get it. And Quasar really needs to get this spacing right to make that W turn skip workable. Yeah, I don't know if Quasar's made it a little bit difficult for himself by doing that 180 because it has buggered up the spacing somewhat. But a little adjustment, I think we'll see him overcome. Whew.
It's just set at 30.8. He's not cutting. He's not trying to do that last skip like Quasar is. He's taking like a long way round.
That's why I kind of want to hang on Quasar and just wait to see what.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss.
Well, Knight's going to be exploring different options now.
Yeah. Okay. You feel
I'll keep an eye on you, and I'll let you know.
Nice.
Oh, ADR.
You were too late indeed. Okay, it looks like he's going to make the skip. Oh. Yeah, Quasar's giving himself some work to do, that's for sure. He's not making it easy for himself whatsoever. But the reward should hopefully be something in the 28s.
Meanwhile, Grey has popped up into 2nd place with a 31.0.
Nice. Yeah, it's good to see a new name. At least in Tim Trials.
Yeah, of course. Always. Even Knight's on that sort of 180 route now.
Ooh. Okay. I think we're in 29 territory for Quasar if he does that long ending that he just tried there. He may have given up on the ambitious right-hand turn for the moment. I think he wants to set a time.
I think everyone's on that turn now.
I imagine Quasar will be the first one to have figured out the spacing though. Rue still hasn't set a time. Imagine he's just looking around, getting his bearings. Okay, this looks good. This is a strong run. I don't want to curse it in any way.
Yeah, this is almost the route that Knight took.
There we go.
Quasar
with a 29.8. Yep. And there's definite room for saving there. There's definite room. I think he can shave that 0.8 off with that small skip at the end. And I don't know whether he'll be attempting that ambitious right-hand turn that he was earlier, but assuming he sets a comfortable time, he may choose to return to it. Spend a bit more time on it. Has anyone tried the big boy skip? I don't know what the big boy skip is. Probably not. Oh, bit of server lag, and everyone resets.
Cans overtook Knight again.
The battle's really on between these two. He wants it. He wants it. He's like, I've taken the number 1 spot for now. Now I'm going to try something more ambitious. I mean, there's no guarantees that he'll be able to do it, but fingers crossed. Delius on server 2 is on top with 34 point. What was it, Adam? 34.2.
No decent time out of Goblin yet either. He's going to come out of nowhere at some point and hit a top time.
That won't surprise me. Zoot just shaving 4 seconds off his time, going from 37 to a 33.1. Literally blinked and it happened.
Same with Mystic, hasn't really set a decent time yet.
True.
Still over a minute. Those two runners are going to come out of nowhere at some point and set a really good time.
100%.
Keep an eye out.
Excellent runners.
Oh, and Rue, of course.
Hasn't even bothered to cross the finish line. Okay, Quasar spending a bit of time just getting the lay of the land.
Oh, Knight in second place again with 29.9.
Ooh, things are heating
Missed
up.
that one. I'm going to keep an eye on him, see what route he's on now. I expect that's probably same route, just a little improvement.
Very wide 180 there. I should have got some good speed from that. That second corner there, proving to be quite bonkable. This looks confident. Always looks like he's going to bonk his head as he does that turn. Oh, that is ambitious. That is ambitious.
Cans now on the sub 30 club with the 29.8, overtaking Knight again. Oh, never mind. Knight in first place, 29.6.
Oh. Okay. The pressure is on Quasar now.
Sorry, Cans. Have you been keeping an eye on the development of the sort of circle dash that people are doing now?
I've seen it. I've seen it used, yeah.
Yeah, Knight's doing it quite a bit.
Interesting.
I'll ask him about that later.
I guess once you can do something reliably like that, it makes sense.
He's not doing it every time, unfortunately.
What is Quasar trying, threading the tiniest needles? Yeah, I mean, it's ambitious, that's for sure. I think the reason he's trying it is because it's going to give him a better angle of approach for the skip he wants. He needs to take it a bit wider so that he can get that turn in. That's why he's trying to thread the needle there on the left-hand side so he can turn in right a bit more widely. See, he's right now he can't take it tight as he wants without losing speed. But he didn't try it that time, so maybe he's given up on it.
Hey, Rue finally set a time. Let's go, Rue. Let's go, Quasar.
Quasar 29.0. Knight's going to be scratching his head. Switching to Knight. See how he responds. What did you say? Rue set a time? 3 minutes 17.
You found the end. Good lad.
He's been running it backwards. It's just been discovery mode backwards.
You really got to have the perfect right turn through that section, don't you? That big drop.
Excellent.
Okay, and just really fantastic map design this week by Narkos. Let's go, Knight.
Oh, this looks strong.
Oh, not that strong.
Yeah.
There goes Quasar right by him.
I mean, Quasar's going to get a 28. No worries.
You got worries for Knight?
Nah.
Nah.
Not real worries. I mean, Knight's going to get close, for sure. It's going to be close between the both of them, I think. To suggest otherwise would do a disservice to one of the players.
How exciting.
Ah, has falling down there given him an idea?
Maybe. Looks like he got an idea, didn't it?
It did.
I'm pretty sure I saw a light come on.
It was a light bulb moment for sure. But there's a renewed energy in his run right now. he wants to get to that bit. You can tell.
You can feel it.
You can. There's energy in it.
Never mind.
Certi put 19k on the sub 28 prediction.
I put 20. I don't think anyone said no. Four people voted no.
I can't bet anymore, can I?
Including Mojo. Get out of here, Mojo.
I would have put no.
With your negative vibes.
An improvement from Knight, 0.4 to 29.2.
He likes the odds. Fair enough.
Shujo, imagine voting you. Imagine saying that and being wrong.
So he's done a skip, but it didn't help.
No, but he did it and he was kind of flying by the seat of his pants. He was making it up as he was going along, and I think if he just commits a little bit more time to that skip,
Yeah,
It'll
he didn't
smooth it.
he didn't gap it the way he wanted to.
Yeah, I think we'll see him potentially beat Quasar within the next minute or two.
I'm not sure if that's the one.
No,
I
that
mean,
seems
if anyone can make it work.
true enough.
I'd love to be wrong.
Oh, this is strong. I'm just wondering whether or not it's worth taking an extra jump before that skip just to get in wide enough. But what do I know? What do I know? It seems based on chat that there is an elusive big skip that no one seems to have found just yet as well. And they still have 30 minutes to find it.
Oh, Quasar is on, not on a run, but he's on a route, which is a bit. If that was what he meant to do, what he just did, then that's
Let's
pretty
go
impressive.
back. Let's check him out. Let's see if he's putting two and two together. Oh, server lag, it seems.
Putting two and two together and making 28. Yeah, exactly. That's what you have to do. Make this on a decent run. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Still no times from Mystic or Goblin. Nothing. Not a sausage.
Oh. Oh. What do we have here? Trauma Queen in front on the second server with 32.3. Oh, used to the wall clip there.
How nice is that?
Yeah.
That's so
Oh.
cool. Like, that's what I saw him do a minute ago, and I'm like, did he mean to do that, or? But yeah, that's such a nice line.
Mojo doubling down. They got to shave over a second off to get sub 28. No chance they save that much time.
I thought the bet was for sub 29. Oh well. Bye points. Yeah, I reckon it's probably possible, but within this time frame, he's got another, well, less than 30 minutes left to do it. Though Quasar just found some kind of spacing that helped them get to the end in that route, but not in the time he would have liked to have done it.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to spend much more time on that. Nice line. Yep. Don't know if he lost a
think
bit of
he-
speed
yeah.
there. Did he give a bit of semi bonk, but might help him out. Help to
He-
make that.
He bonked and he went all the way from 0 UPS to 0 UPS.
No, tragic. This line is just oh. There's still a big piece missing, it feels like. Well, not a big piece, but a final piece missing from these runs, I think.
Yeah.
The
I know what
ending
you
is
mean.
not quite figured out, is it? They're still like experimenting and trying stuff. This looks strong. 28.7 from
There we
Quasar.
go. Alright, so I don't know. 20 sub 20 whatever.
I want to see
Sub
what
28.
Knight, how Knight responds.
I think sub 20 is doable.
Sub 28. 7/10.
Yeah. You can do it. You can do it on that route even.
Yeah, I'd say it's very difficult on that route, but doable for sure. Oh, this is not. This is going to be a good time. And it's a 28.9 from Knight, almost exactly the same spacing even as Quasar, but not quite enough to beat Quasar's time. And you know what might have done it is that section where he didn't change lane on the pink highway, let's call it. Those lines under there always look so dangerously close to bonking. Okay, this is gonna beat Quasar's time. Oh, almost.
Not quite.
It looked good. It did look good. But Knight is gonna continue. He's gonna hammer that route until it gives him the results he wants. Very tricky, very tricky. It's almost as if Narcos designed it to try and avoid people making that skip. It is indeed a Narcos map, yes, Horn. Another bit of lag on the server. Zoot putting in a 30.2. That's a good time. Puts him actually in 4th place. I always get the feeling I'm following the wrong person. If I'm on Knight, then I always feel like I should be following Quasar. If I'm on Quasar, it's the other way around.
Well, what I've been doing is just switching whenever one of them resets. So you're always watching someone on a run. Problem with that is though that the timer gets screwed up when you switch to someone during a run.
True.
It doesn't reset. It doesn't like fix itself. But yeah, I think that's a good way to follow them. So a lot of switching involved, but once I get used to it.
Knight not especially happy. It seems. The geometry of the map hates him. That's how it must feel anyway. Oh, Zoot getting a 29.9.
Nice. Sub-30 club.
Yeah, still in 4th position though. Needs to shave almost a second off his time in order to make it into the top 3.
Oh, Mystic put in a time as well, 30.5.
Oh, is this good? Hey, Knight takes it, 28.717. He used the stairs. He used the stairs to give him the height. That allowed him to take that turn quite nice and wide. That was hilarious. Seeing Cans bonk and just Knight completely overtake. I think we'll see a slightly faster speed from... Alright, I'm going to switch to Quasar. Actually, while these two are in the zone, I'm going to switch to Zoot, because Zoot has been steadily improving his time. And I want to see what someone out of the top 2 is. Aha, he's on the same route. Similar route.
Oh, Knight with a 28.4.
Oh, we just missed it.
Slightly different end. But other than that, pretty much the same run.
Zoot's run looking really nice, actually. That ending not so hot. Challenging.
Let's go 27.
Well, they've got 15 minutes or 17 minutes to do it, if they're going to do it. Seems ambitious.
Oh, Knight's on it. Knight's almost on it. Get on him if you're not watching him,
I'm
because
on
he's
him now,
about
yeah.
he's about to blow this map wide open.
We about to see some shit.
Couple more runs, and he's got it in him, for sure.
Goblin coming in with 31, by the way. We didn't mention that.
Yeah, I just noticed when you said that.
Because he was on the screen in front of Knight, right? Rue still with his 3 minute 17.
He's just having a good time.
15 minutes left. Time flies, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
This looks nice.
Big jump.
Ah,
Like that's spacing to get in there.
to get in.
I don't know
through
if it's
that
gonna work.
small gap.
Fisk.
Do you have to do that in a Doc Brown?
Of course you do. Big words from Donald. Thinks it's possible.
It's
Quas-
possible, but will we see
Quasar
it?
improved. Sorry, go on.
Will we see it? Quasar's improved. He has, yep.
Yeah.
2/10. Knocking on Knight's door. Oh,
I'm gonna.
it seems possible.
I'll keep an eye on Quasar and see if he's checking out the same route.
Yeah.
He's still doing his really sick wall clip. I can confirm that much.
Nice. Yeah, it's a nice way to deal with that. It's a jump that you see quite often on trick maps.
Yeah.
Oh, it just seems so possible. Just got to get the approach right.
Kioi and Mystic now both sitting on the verge of sub 30. Come on, lads, you got it.
29.0. Oh, Mystically and Cure, yeah, 30.5 each. Can sitting on the cusp of a sub 29 as well. He's been hovering there for a bit. Trauma Queen still in the lead on the second server with a 30.3. I wonder if we'll see a sub 30 on that server.
You can check out Jeff's stream. He's streaming the second server. Twitch.tv/LolMJeff. Whatever that means. Yeah, Quasar's looking at that route that Knight's trying. But he doesn't quite know how to approach it.
Is he taking the triple jump off the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Imagine it's just a matter of time before he figures it out. This looks good. Oh. Okay, I see what he's trying. He's trying to readjust his positioning so that he can D-turn widely through the gap, but I'm sure he'll try and correct it this run. Love that double wall clip around the corner.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
I always worry they're going to bonk. It's not a waste to run. Oh, that's a frustrating bonk. At the foot of a triple jump.
Yeah, the worst kind. I can't believe players have only bonked 24 times.
It doesn't add up, does it? I mean, he'll take the 28.4 just doing the same route that he did before. Didn't look like it took much doing either. So that's knight ahead. Let's see if Quasar can figure out the spacing here.
Didn't even need to clip the wall that time. Not quite.
Yeah, he's not doing the triple jump, is he?
He was. I think he's just experimenting. I don't think, like Donald said in the chat a minute ago, I don't think he's going to find it on that lower route. E2 grade disconnected. Okay.
This looks nice. This looks very nice.
Still a long way around though. Oh no, he gets caught out anyway.
That could have taken first spot. I think, has Knight just improved his time with a 28.408? Well,
I think slightly, yeah.
yeah, ever so slightly. That looks like a very promising. It might take the top spot for now if he executes. He does, you know, by doing that or attempting that little clip on that section there, he is forcing more resets, you know? He's not giving himself as many chances to complete as Knight, for example.
Yep.
I mean, it looks good. Maybe it saves him, what, a tenth? 2/10?
Maybe more about the spacing afterwards, though. You know, and maybe it might put him in a better position, and in the next part of the map with that spacing.
That's the thing. If he changes that in his run now, he'll have to relearn the spacing for the ending, which will waste even more time as well. Donald says having that clip can allow him to keep more speed until the triple jump without bonking you.
Goblin in the sub 30 club.
Hey, just behind Zoot. Zoot's still on 29.7. Actually, he's improved, I think, slightly. I want to see Rue put in a time. The 3:17 doesn't count. Well, it counts in terms of points, but we all know that Rue can do better than that.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Knight taking it down to 28.38. Players have got 6 minutes though. Rue.
Yeah, it's looking.
6 minutes, mate.
It's looking pretty dodgy.
No pressure if you're listening to the stream, but sort it out. Like, Quasar's got 2/10 he has to find. Oh, it's really disappointing seeing him fail at that point over and over. you know, these are the kind of decisions that you have to make when you've got an hour, right? It's like, do I spend time having to reset 50% of my runs 2/3 of the way through the map and rob myself of the opportunity to iterate on the last third, you know, and improve on that? Those are really the decisions that come about, and when you've got this kind of fixed time frame to work with, or any time frame to work with, really. But the effects are altogether more pronounced with a short time frame.
Nice, so close to improving. Just done another 28.3.
What? Yeah, okay, so Quasar has listened to me.
Well, he knows that Knight isn't making that time. Well, presumably he knows that Knight isn't making the skip with that time that he has.
True
So
enough.
Quasar can still go back to not experimenting and just grind out the turn to the left, you know what I mean?
4 minutes left. Flying by the seat of his pants here.
Yeah, like this here. If he just optimizes this a bit, he could still stay in it. Because
Yeah,
Knight isn't doing much different from him there.
Knight's taking the top route though, if I'm
Yeah,
not mistaken.
Knight's he's taking the triple jump, yeah.
Pretty cool to see that the two different routes are actually incredibly close in terms of time. Possibly even closer than what we're seeing right now. Quasar's got just over 3 minutes to prove if it is really competitive or not going the bottom route. Yeah, he's not messing around anymore. But he hasn't practiced that route as much without the wall clip, so it's difficult. Should he continue doing the wall clip, or should he not do it and be a little less comfortable?
Yeah.
He's going to be feeling the pressure right now.
And with only 2 rounds left, well, this round and one more round left after this,
Yeah.
Knight really has to take both of these rounds first place
Yeah.
in order to secure himself, you know, for the a first place win here would do him a lot of good. I don't know if it would put him in the lead though.
Excellent.
Well, it definitely means that next week, assuming Knight wins this week, and it's looking that way with only 2 minutes to go, but we have been surprised before. But assuming that he does keep his first place now, next week's going to be a pretty tight race.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Points wise, that is. Come on, Quasar. You've got 1.5 minutes.
And Goblin is still tied with Knight in points on the leaderboards. Not after today, but just something interesting. They have joint second place right now.
Quasar's run's actually appearing to get increasingly messier. Don't know whether the pressure's getting to him.
Let's go, Quasar. Oh,
0.006 of a second off his best time. The improvement is just not enough, and this is his last attempt, really. Well, this is his last attempt. This will be it.
yep.
We've seen it happen. He's trying new stuff out. I don't know whether I would be. But then again, I'm not very good, so... He got a wall clip in there.
Knight is also on his last attempt.
Let's check it out.
Triple jumps lol.
And a bonk.
There we have it.
GG's all round, I think. A very well deserved win there by Knight. What did Rue didn't put in a better time. He was just having a good laugh, having good fun. I think everyone agrees that it was a very good map. Very
Yeah, what a map.
What a map. Good job, Narcos. Another belter, mate.
Yeah, big ups. Let's see if we can get him on the voice chat.
Any questions for Narcos in the chat, please?
I'm gonna get Quasar and Knight to join as well.
Or any questions for any of those three people?
Hey, how's it going? Congratulations, Knight. Well played, Quasar. And what a map, Narcos. Loving it.
Thanks. Cool.
How you all doing tonight?
Good.
Doing good.
Good. Also, I'm happy that the map turned out good. And I don't think all routes have been found yet, so I'm happy with that.
Interesting. How do you feel like there's more to find in the map? I mean, you know, Narcos.
Yeah, I think there's at least one other route.
Okay. I can tell you're smiling. Even there's even a smile on your face. It sounds like.
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
Okay, cool. That's good to know. Good to know.
Care to explain?
Care to explain?
It's up to you for you to find.
I tried.
Cool. Well, congrats, Knight, and good job as well, Quasar. How did you guys find the map? Maybe Knight, maybe you let us know first.
I liked it. I still feel like I haven't maximized my route. I don't know. It's tough trying to maintain your speed with those turns.
The end proving to be probably the least optimized part of anyone's route, it seems.
Yeah, I think so.
And just in case you guys didn't know, you were taking different routes at the end. Knight was taking the top route, I believe, or his best time was from the top route, I think, with the triple jump.
Yes.
And Quasar's was on the bottom route, wasn't using the triple jump.
Yeah.
So, I think they're very similar, very even in terms of possible times with those routes, which is nice to see.
Probably, because I had to go out of my way a little bit to hit that triple jump, and I was able to cut a little bit tighter at that last corner.
Did you manage to? Because I saw you experimenting at some point with getting through the pillars on the right hand side, the pillars that hung from the ceiling. Did you manage to make that at all?
No, I couldn't even get close. I couldn't even clear it. I didn't actually get a good attempt at it. What
What would you continue to work on? Just the ending, I guess. Anything else that you think you might be optimizable in that map, or
Maybe the at least for me, probably the that section after the drop down, where those little pillars, those scattered pillars. I was kind of swerving a little bit to avoid him instead of kind of going straight on.
Quasar was doing a very nice. He was doing a very nice wall clip on, on the section before the triple jump, with where you have to change lanes, basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Quasar, you were saving a bit more time there. You were wall clipping the lane and staying on the same lane, which I think gave you a good angle of approach.
Yeah, but I think as time went on, I started to fail it way more often than I should. So I failed a lot of attempts. So
yeah, that's what we were discussing. Really, it seemed like it was more optimized, but because you were failing half of them, you weren't able to optimize the ending as much as Knight maybe, who was clearing it every time.
Yeah, but I think the issue was that I found a good spacing, and I needed to do that one.
Yeah.
And then I just stuck with it, and which was maybe not a good idea.
Yeah, but I mean, there's only 2/10 between you, so it's very difficult. Well, Owl's calculating the points, so we'll see where we stand. I'm not sure. I'm not. You guys probably more aware of the points than I am right now. What are you guys kind of hoping for next week? Because it's going to be pretty tight between you two, I believe. You looking forward to something in particular? Something you feel stronger at?
Well, I like this round, and I guess Knight too, something like this.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm down for whatever. I like the challenge.
Nice.
Well, you'll both be happy to know then that the author of next week's map is someone, I think you might know him, called Rekor.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he always puts out good maps.
Hell yeah.
Fresh being one of my favorites, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I get to play.
Narkos, tell us about the art style of this, because I think the art style is really cool. Actually, it's like minimalist, but it just seems to work really well for me. What was going on in your head?
Yeah, minimalistic was. I think I started this map like right after I finished Van, and I think that was about the random maps that just came out. So I started off this map with this kind of art style, and I worked on it for.
Well, I know why, because you didn't want to spend as much time arting as you did on your previous map. That's why.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, after half the map, I grew bored of the same stuff all over the place. So I had to kind of change it up. Then it kind of evolved into this darkness.
Yeah, exactly. As you go lower, it gets darker and darker. Did you have a concept when you started the map, like, because it's quite a vertical map? Was that something that you wanted to do from the beginning, or it just turned out that way?
Yeah, I wanted to do something with kind of minimal use of triple jumps and double jumps and stuff. And I don't think we have seen many maps that do kind of downwards going verticality.
No.
And I think those kind of jumps can be really fun. But the ending part, like what we see on stream here now, is giving me. This has been changed almost every day for
really
for a month. Yeah, it's tricky.
Having watched the players play the ending now, would you change anything, or are you quite happy with where it's at?
As it's from this hour, I'm pretty happy with that. With that. Like I think there's still other routes to explore, and I think some people were close to it. But yeah, I like that. Like the first you see, there's right before here, there's stuff hanging down from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Blocking from taking the triple jump and going straight from the finish. That was originally the intended kind of ultimate skip, but it ended being too easy to execute, and it cut off, I think, almost 2 seconds, at least during testing.
Right,
So
right.
I had to kind of remove it, but yeah, there should be stronger routes, even maybe, I don't know. So hard.
Maybe question mark. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I'm happy with everything I've seen.
Are you got anything else in the works? You gonna take a break for a bit?
I have another one, another hopefully blind cup map or league map coming, where I think I've almost at least I have the kind of bare bones of a layout for it, and I like that one. I find it a lot of fun.
Will we ever see weapon maps from you, or is that something that you're not really into?
I would like to do weapon maps eventually, but there's a problem with that, and that's that I'm bad at weapon maps, and they're tricky. But I would like to at some point. Try it,
I
at
mean,
least a little bit.
we saw that one week with the rockets that was actually quite good, because it allowed for kind of limited use of weapons, which I think is maybe the way to go on Diabotical. I don't know. I don't think you can treat it quite the same as defrag. But...
No, it doesn't look like it. But yeah,
certainly trying to do like plasma or blaster usage is quite difficult.
Yeah. But if you can do like this short spurts of tiny areas of weapons, kind of like Piotrski's. What was it called?
Toast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, I think, works quite
That's
nicely.
real.
Yeah,
I agree. So we've got one more week left, and oh, actually, because after this we'll be doing defrag. Did any of you submit times for defrag this week for the War Cup?
I did not.
Who did? Did someone?
Yeah, me. Crazy.
Ah, Narcos. Nice. Good job. Good
no,
job.
no. Quasar did. I didn't.
Oh, Quasar.
Yeah. I had no
Nice.
time.
Good.
But I know I didn't get the fastest one. But
oh, I didn't see. Are the times out? I didn't see.
no, but I just know that, from the locks in defrag, I know Anne and Goblin is faster.
Yeah, the times are out in about 15 minutes, so we'll be checking that out after a break. We'll have the scores up for this round soon. Has anyone, Piotrski asks, has anyone played my War Cup inspired map, Cozy Calzone Crust? Is that a real map?
Yeah,
I looked at it this morning.
He remade Macchiato.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. I saw him doing it on streams. It looks crazy.
With the blaster as well.
Yeah,
With
kind of.
Yep.
Oh man, that sounds hard. That sounds very hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out.
I love a calzone.
Who doesn't?
Actually, it's a good question. Just, I do like a calzone, but if I had to choose, like for life, it would probably just be normal pizza.
Yeah.
I think. Unless I had to walk, had to walk with it. Normal pizza wins, says M16. Yeah, I think so. Adam, you haven't had a calzone.
What?
A Cornish calzone. It's like what is that like? Just a Cornish pasty with cheese, yeah. Calzone is just basically a hot pocket. Temperature, big problem. What the fuck is calzone? A calzone is a folded pizza. You fold it and you put it in the oven, and it's just a pizza, but it's folded. Well, maybe this isn't the kind of discussion that you wanted your map, Piotrski, to inspire, but it has.
Piotrski made the calzone map. So. But yeah, but I guess Piotrski kind of wants that because he names all of his maps after food or pee.
He's stranded from the P.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we haven't had a pee map in ages,
What's up with that?
right?
He ran out of peas to give. Yeah, maybe he should come up with like a series of maps based on folded pastry like goods. So you've got like a Jamaican patty, Italian quesadilla. Quesadilla is Mexican, isn't it? A taco, just anything folded. Next blind map will be with P. Top secret. Shush. Okay, good to know.
Nice.
Laggy Luke, that sounds awful. Finland, they have this one pizza chain that has a kotzone, which is a kind of folded pizza, but it has a salad inside it. That is just wrong. Pierogi, yes, correct. That would also work. Oh, what's the Japanese like folded rice thing? Onigiri, is it? Who knows what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. Don't
Yeah.
know.
With the seaweed on the outside.
Yeah. Crepes, I think, too.
Crepes, yeah. Al, hurry up. This conversation has gone.
Sorry, I broke something, but I think I fixed it.
Onigiri is just rice balls. What's the I'm thinking of like the triangle one with the nori on the outside.
All right, scores should be done.
Did you break a sweat?
I broke something, but I think I managed to fix it. Yeah. Right.
We're still missing some scores.
Yeah, Ruse is going to be... I don't know how to figure out Ruse. I need to convert his time into seconds before I can add it.
Just put 10 seconds.
Well, it's 197 point whatever.
Yeah, it's the point whatever.
Well, at that stage, I don't think he'll care. Why is Al breaking it every week? I don't know.
Listen, you try and use this every week without breaking it.
Use your Satisfactory skills, Al. Al has been streaming Satisfactory.
It doesn't help.
I'm currently Googling folded foods. Burrito, yeah. Quesadilla, pancakes, crepes, waffles. Waffles? Technically, I don't know. And then you've got rolled foods. Rolled is not the same.
Alright, updated it again, but I still haven't added Ruse time.
I never folded a waffle. I don't... probably eaten a waffle like 3 times in my life. I'm not really interested.
You hate waffles? What's going on?
I've got nothing against waffles.
Is this where we're at now on the Sim Trial stream?
Well, we waffle on at the best of times. So.
Way. Aren't you proud of yourself?
Roulade. Could someone name a map roulade? But name it after Rue and misspell it. Okay, how are we looking scores wise? Quasar 984. 16 points behind Knight.
Yeah, crazy
Hold on.
close now.
What are the totals looking like? Ooh, okay, you're 50 points apart, or less than 50 points apart, 40 points apart in the totals. So Knight, you're gonna need a good week next week, I think, mate, if you want to take this.
I'll try.
Do your best.
Quasar are too good.
But how much would the time difference be for 50 points?
How much would the time difference be for 50 points? I think it
Maybe.
depends.
Depends on the map, I think.
Yeah, it depends on what the time is for the top
Yeah, right.
the top scoring points. The top scorer. You know what I'm saying. Blech.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get you.
The top time. Yeah, because it's all calculated based on the top time. So, I mean, today you had Knight a 28.3
Yes.
and Quasar had a 28.5, and that was 16 points. So let's just say in a 30-second map, in order to get the points, you need to beat Quasar by like 0.6, 0.7 seconds.
Oof.
Oh,
That's tough.
that's going to be tough. Yowza. Yeah, you better be finding some roots if...
I don't know, Quasar's the root master, based on last week especially.
But I think you got a bit of this week.
Yeah.
Just the ending really made the difference. But
Alright,
I really wonder if you can do the end skip, big skip. I feel like it's possible, but
I really look forward to seeing that big skip for sure.
I managed to kind of squeeze my way through just a couple minutes ago,
Mm,
but I lost so much speed from it, so it's really tough.
it's a challenge.
Yeah.
Teehee.
Well, I mean, the last month's final map, you ended up tying, didn't you, Knight?
Yes.
So I don't think we can
Goblin.
actually top that in terms of like a viewer experience. That was just crazy. But,
And that was a tie at the last second too.
I know,
that's
it was
nuts.
unbelievable stuff.
I was just tuning in when that happened. It's pretty rad.
Yeah, it was crazy. But it's like one of the best things I've seen. I think we should still try and like put the routes side by side and have the timers exactly the same. Like that would be cool to see.
Alright, well, I think we've waffled on a bit enough, don't you think?
Yeah, I think we've run out of folded foods to discuss.
Yeah, we got the World Cup results coming in just a few minutes.
Yeah,
We are
so-
going to take a short break while we switch things around. We're going to review the World Cup demos right away.
Mhm.
And Knight, Quasar, if you'd like to stay and join us and watch the demos, then feel free.
I would like
love to
to.
have you.
Yeah, sure.
I think it was interesting, Matt. to
Cool.
see.
Nice one.
All right.
All right, well, we'll see you very soon. We'll just take a short break and we'll be back as soon as we can.
Get yourself a snack, get yourself a cup of tea, a beer, whatever it is, and we'll see you in a few minutes.